Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I will be going over how to make a good Lego scene for your Instagram or your Flickr. So yeah, let's get right into it. Hey guys, welcome back. And so what I got right here is I've got this is my final scene. It didn't take too long to build because it is very simple. But so yeah, so what I've got going on here is I've got a very really small basic kind of base. There's a ton of layering except for this back here, and so yeah. So it's like the reason for that is because I don't want them to. It's not really the focus of the build is the layering. I just want a simple scene. And for the figures, what you need to do with your figure is you need to give it. You don't want to make it just your basic foot soldier. Like you don't want, if you're making a World War II scene, you don't want just a basic German soldier running around. You want your figures to have some sort of personality to them. So I've added a scarf and a white hat, given the winter environment, along with white gloves. And for the other guy, I made him a wounded soldier with that citizen brick bandage head. If it would fuck it, there you go. With the citizen brick bandage head, and once again, the white gloves. And the stormtrooper, really, I've not done anything to him because he's not a focus of the scene. So yeah, and then in the background we see we have this very kind of it looks like a bombed out kind of building that these guys are looking at, and it's got a lot of like cool techniques. Like I've got these right here, which are these plates that can like give it kind of like a texture, I guess. It's all made out of masonry bricks and slopes and plates. Sorry, and yeah. So I've also added a little cobblestone pathway, and that is just because the whole thing is white, and I want there to be some sort of little bit. I want there to be more color than just a brown and that. So yeah, it also will contrast with the building because I've got little specks of the light bluish gray. So yeah, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this outside and I'll show you how to photograph it. Hey guys, okay guys, I'm back and I am outside right now and I do not have a tripod on, so if it is a little shaky, I'm sorry about that. It's also quite cold here in Oklahoma for some reason. I know, it's Oklahoma. But yeah, this is where I take pretty much all my Lego scenes. Occasionally I'll set it down if there's some good lighting position. If you follow my Flickr, this last scene I made, this last Force Awakens scene, I had just taken it, set it down here because my house had a shadow going onto it along with the sun. And so yeah, so what you want to do is you want to take every photo in natural lighting. Now if it's like, okay, so if your photo is going to be outside, do it in natural lighting. It'll look so much better. And that's where I take literally all my photos in natural lighting. Yeah, so what I did here is I just moved it so it was in this position and it had the background. Of course, if I focus on it, you cannot, the background, oh wait, I'm not using my actual camera, but the background would go out of focus. And so yeah, natural lighting is much better. And yeah, so those of you who follow my Flickr, this is a nice this behind the scenes, they just set it up here. Getting the sky in is a little bit hard, but you can do that. So yeah, and let's take this back inside and I'll wrap it. Alright guys, we're back for the final little part here, and I will be showing you how to simply edit your little photo. Here's the final photo for the scene. Oh wait, sorry, I don't have any sort of like screen recording software, and if you have a good one, if you want to suggest one, please do. But yeah, so I was going to download one, but I was a little worried about it because it seemed a little sketchy, you know what I mean. So yeah, so what I use is I just use the automatic photo software. So, but for editing, you should have every software should have these basic few little things. So if you want to change the brightness like this, you can just turn it down, make it really moody, kind of ambient lighting. I mean, it looks pretty good in my opinion, actually. I think I had it like at this level. It looks pretty nice in my opinion, actually. And you can also change the contrast, which makes it changes the contrast of the colors and stuff. That's negative, and here's what it looks like, very positive. So yeah, you can basically just play. Your goal is to play around with it. I've actually already done that, and so this is what the final product looked like. And yeah, so it turned out really nice. It's actually one of my favorite Flickr scenes, and I actually have it pulled up right here. This is where I make my thumbnail too, if you wonder where. And so yeah, here's it on Flickr. Also, if you upload it to Flickr, you can use Avery, which is, I have no idea where it is. Here it is. You can edit in Avery. I don't know, probably saying that wrong, but yeah, you got the same basic stuff. You can change the sharpness, the warmth, and all of this stuff. Effects, stickers. This is actually where I make my thumbnails for my videos. And here I'll show you one, just because. So yeah, this is where I make the private, of course. If you're on Flickr and you're curious where these are, but yeah. So here's the final product. It's actually looks like it's about to hit 100 plus favorites. So it's pretty simple scene though. So not. I mean, it's definitely a good scene in my opinion. One of my better ones. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is definitely a lot of work I put into this video. I've tried some new editing tools and just a lot of different interesting stuff like that beginning shot for the shots. That is my tripod. So yeah. So that's why it might have been a little weird. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in next week's update.